Okay, so I'm about to give you an inner thigh stretching drill here. You're going to need your mirror for this. The best way to view this is to have your laptop or your iPad next to the mirror that you're going to be viewing this on. That way you get to see the video and yourself at the same time. So this is an inner thigh flexibility drill, and this is going to allow you to get into that impact position that I showed you in the first video. Now you need to do this drill every day. It only takes a couple of minutes. So ideally you can do this in the morning and the evening, and it's not going to take up a lot of your time. The next thing I'm going to show you is a flexibility drill to help get your body in the impact position. This is your impact position when you hit the golf ball. When you're here, your back heel should be up in the air, your back leg should be straight, your hips should be pointed as far left as possible. Mine are pointing there, and this is kind of what it looks like. But in order to get your body in this position, you've got to have some flexibility in here. Now, most of you adult golfers do not have this flexibility, and when you're hitting the golf ball, your leg probably looks like this. You can't hit it as far here as you can here. So I'm going to show you how to get some flexibility in here without hurting yourself. Now, since most of you are right-handed golfers, I'm going to do this for a right-hander. But so I don't confuse you, I'm going to turn around, and us right-handed golfers, we're going to be moving in this direction. Left-handed golfers, you're going to go in this direction. All right, so get in your stance for your driver, and that would be having the middle of your feet lined up with the outside of your shoulders, whatever that is. You do not want to get in a really wide stance. You don't want to get in a very narrow one. Most of the adult golfers are going to have a stance that's about 20 inches from here to here. So once you're here, flare out your front foot just a little bit. Now, from here to here is going to move in that direction just like a block. No tilting, just move everything over there. Right now, my belt buckle is right over the top, the middle of my front foot. My back heel is up in the air, my back leg is locked. You left-handers, you're going to look like this. Okay, go back to the right-hander again. Get your belt buckle over top of the front foot. I'm going to hold my belt buckle still, and now I'm going to reach down here. When I start to do this, I'm going to feel some tension on the inside of this thigh here. You do not want to overdo this. So get your belt buckle over top of your front foot. Your right heel is going to be in the air. Your right leg is going to be locked. Hold your belt buckle still and reach down this way with your right hand. Touch the right side of your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to rest 5 seconds in between doing each one of these. You do not want to bounce when you do this. That's how you injure yourself. Here we go. Get your belt buckle over top of your front foot, your right heel up in the air, your right leg is locked, and even if you only can move to here, do that. As soon as you feel some tension, stop there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each time that you feel some tension there, you are actually stretching. If there's no tension, you're not stretching. Some tension, you are stretching. Now I'm going to turn back around. Now I'm going to do this way again for you right-handed golfers. So get your feet shoulder width apart, flare out your front foot just a little bit. Get your belt buckle over top of your front foot. Your back heel's in the air. Your back leg is locked. Tilts down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ideally, this would be great if you can do this in front of a mirror. Do 15 of these in the morning, do 15 in the evening. This only takes a few minutes. This is going to make a huge difference for you in power eventually when it's time for you to get into that impact position. Do this every day. If you're aggressive, do it in the morning, do it at lunchtime, do it in the evening. If you have to go to work, go to the bathroom, look at yourself in the mirror and do this. People are going to think you're strange, but worse things can happen to you. Now, at the beginning of this program, you beginners are going to be basically doing drills and reading. Pretty soon I'm going to start giving some quick fixes to the guys that are already playing so they can work on the game that they already have. Eventually, you'll be able to use these quick fixes, but you've got to have a swing and you've got to have a game before you can do that. So the reading for everybody is designed to help get your head in a space where you can learn the components of this default swing easily. And also, it's eventually going to help you learn to play golf without going crazy. But in the beginning, you new guys, you've got to take some time to get your body flexible enough to be able to do the things that I'm going to eventually ask you to do to create that default swing. So, do your drills, do your reading, eat your vegetables, and be patient. Okay, so by now you should have read chapter 1. Now in chapter 1 there was a list of power leaks. There's at least 20 of these. Almost all golfers, the majority of all golfers, have at least 8 or 10 of these in their swing and they're not even aware of it. So tomorrow we're going to start working on these in the form of some quick fixes for you playing golfers. Now, in the manual tonight, I want you to go to chapter 2, which is questions and answers, and I want you to read question 1 and 2. Question 1 is, what is the brain's primary function? And question 2 is, how does the brain's primary function and swing thoughts interfere with your game? So I'll see you back here on day 3.